We're live again. Hi, Doc Martin for KRAZTV.com. That's right, this is the Zero Channel, the adult side. Well, it's Downriver, another great little book, and not very big, but sometimes important things don't have to be said twice. Into the future of water in the West. Since we live here in the West, this is important. By Heather Hansman. She is an award-winning journalist whose work has appeared in Outside, California, Sunday, Smithsonian, and many other outlets. After a decade of raft guiding across the United States, she lives in Seattle. This woman is tough. You want strong women? That's why we have a playlist called Our New Chiefs of Strong Women. She's had a lot of camaraderie and met a lot of people, but I guess this was semi nomadic. She went by herself, but then she met a lot of people, and she started up in the Green River up in Wyoming and went all the way down and through Colorado and all. But she really talks about the future of the rivers and how they came to be and allocated. It's called On the River, and then there's farms. I get maybe these are the needs because she has the cubic feet per second at the top, and dam 6940 CFS, cities 2790 CFS, farms. Then she goes into the law of the river, growing a crop of humans in the desert. All those people have to eat. In the cities, it's the only watering hole in the whole county and flowing uphill to money and whose rights. And dams, claiming and reclamation after the dam, protecting the Green River at all costs, and the map of who's next. You've got fish, recreation, future risks, future plans, and confluences. So she got a picture of the different rivers here. It starts way up in Green River Lakes, and then the Yampa, the White River, runs down in here to the Colorado. So it's at Canyonlands National Parks where the confluences of the Colorado and the Green River come down. When Powell did the first boating expedition down in the 1860s, he came down the Green River first and then went on into the Colorado. It's a fascinating book, and she's very concerned, and as rights we all should be. Almost all the water in the Southwest comes from rivers. You'd think it'd come from groundwater, and we are depleting it. And Tucson was at one time the second largest metropolis that used groundwater exclusively in the 50s until the hammering out of the Central Arizona project that brought water to Tucson. And of course, guess who got screwed the most in water is the Indians. When they we got to allocate water and stuff, they forgot about the Indians completely. They ran to their reservations. They didn't give them any water. They had to fight. And finally, when it was Arizona versus California in a water lawsuit in federal court, it finally I guess we'll give some to the Indians, Native Americans. So you got to fight for your rights, and we're all going to live or we're going to move away, or the body cannot work without water. You got to have water. You can eat a lot of different things, but water's got to be good. And the dirty water, well, you keep polluting it, it's going to pollute you. Those are my rants, though. This woman has got it down, though, downriver. Heather Hansman, you're a great, great journalist. I hope someday that we get to meet her, too. So keep reading. And we got this book at the Tucson Pima County Public Library here in Tucson. And, get it. If you can, donate to us over at KRAZTV.com. And we'll help other people keep reading. And I got to tell you, start reading, because if you can go through all the lists here at Zero that we've shown, we try to get all those subjects that really matter to a lot of people, like who's afraid of AI and artificial intelligence, and driverless cars, and the future. But we also talk about food and agribiz and health and stuff like that. So this is one more great reason to understand life and social media. I hope that Zero does its part by showing you downriver. That's right, into the future of water in the West. Thank you, Heather Hansman, and keep reading. Gary ZTV. Goodbye. Zero Channel.